motivation behind Check was really about being fresh. A lot of it has to do with who you are in your head and what you actually feel about yourself. Definitely, I'm someone who does subscribe to clothes do make the man. More importantly, unlock who you really are. Originally, I made the beat for Check in a series of beats I was making for Kid Sister. Mike Baker actually played a beat for her brother Josh and Foster Thomas, and they were like, "Oh, this is the beat." They had Nina Sky on it, and it made it all the way to like the stages of being on Kid Sister's debut album, but they couldn't clear the sample, and so I had to end up try and make another beat for it. It was her song Down Ass John. And so I had done a few remixes, and this was one of the beats that came out of me remixing it, trying to get another beat. And so they didn't choose that one. They ended up choosing another beat that I did. Tap 10, he actually was going through beats one day and was like, "Man, you should actually use this." When I decided to get Josie on Check, it was kind of a no-brainer. When it comes to being fresh, she's definitely one of those in the forefront of the honor roll.
My name is Josie Stingray. I represent the honor roll crew. The older I get, the more I'm aware that it is really all about what you think about yourself. Because my fresh is not your fresh, and vice versa.
In terms of me rocking polo, it's definitely something that I've been doing, I guess, consciously since high school. It's an American brand that actually caters to American people. It has a good fit, you know what I'm saying? They looked out for bigger dudes. You could be wearing 4X and you could still find fresh polo.
Ralph Lauren expresses the upper echelon of what we all want, that good-ass lifestyle. I like North Face because of the loud colors that they use. Another favorite brand of mine is Supreme.
Your respect, I got to get it, got to get it. In my checks, yeah, I got to get it.
So besides clothes, everybody knows I have an affinity for shoes. Visvim, I like them a lot for the FBT. And then of course Nike, that makes up the bulk of my collection. I don't have like an affinity just for Jordans. I know I talk a lot about them, but the 3s happen to be my favorite. I love the way they have been crafted, the exotic elephant print, how that clashes.
When it comes to Sperry's, Moxmore and I, more than a few years ago, we really started rocking Sperry topsiders. We used to be over there at West Marine, the yachting stores, trying to get the next fresh topsiders. That was before Nordstrom's was carrying it, before Bloomingdale's, before they were doing collabs with Bandit Outsiders, before you had all crazy colorways. Coming from Alameda, it's actually a boating community. It's just part of everything we do. Double dribbling, it's a term I made up actually. Aside from the obvious reason, balling on a budget. Second-hand balling. I go all over. I mean, there's a lot of normal common players. The Salvation Army, Goodwill, Savers, especially when I'm in Vegas, that's the spot. Out the Closet, there's a bunch of those. That's just like the actual stores you go to. So I like to go to the place that's kind of like a free-for-all. I kind of approach fashion the way I approached record crate digging. With crate digging, I was in dollar records and I was like, I'm gonna make something out of nothing. And I think when it comes to fashion, that's definitely what I do too. I'm like, I'm gonna take common pieces from here, stuff you might have seen, stuff other people pass over, and definitely flip it and rock it my own way.
The feeling that I want people to get when they hear this song is, let's say like, you're at a job and you get promoted, fools weren't tripping off of you. Now a week later, you're the man, you're the boss, you're the manager. And now it's like everybody and their mama is on you. They gotta like cater to you, and it's like, it's a wonderful feeling.
I want people to like feel like this is one of those songs where it's like, this might be the Friday evening song where, you worked hard all week and it's like, I got this, I don't have this, but I'm still fresh, and you can't deny it. So that's kind of what I want people to take from it.
Elephants in the room!
Wow.
Don't use that, I'm just playing.